Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the NoDream Podcast. Today with me, I have a special guest. Quick side note, this is the first, the best, the foremost podcast in the entire universe. Like, people on Mars listen to this, people on Pluto listen to this, people on C97X29 alien planet listen to this. They're all tuning in right now, and so should you. Today with me, I have a very special guest. He is the smartest person at Morehouse University in Atlanta, a 3D printer person. He also...
No.
He does a lot of stuff, and I've known him since I was really, really young. So, today with me, I have Jordan Bowman. Claps.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, wow. Okay, so how did we meet? That's kind of an interesting story.
High school. Well, my sister's high school to be exact. When she was doing her basketball.
Was it?
Yeah, I met you at the basketball game with my sister. My sister's basketball game.
You did?
Yeah, remember in the stands you always asked to play on my PSP because I was playing Beautiful Joe.
Oh, okay. So
you was that little kid that always wanted to play the older kids' games.
I remember it because I always wanted a PSP and I didn't have one. And we're at church or something. And I guess this had to be after the basketball game.
Yeah, we first met at the basketball game.
Yeah, but this is like when I was like, how old was I? I was like 7.
Bro, you were young.
I was young. But like I remember you were playing Beautiful Joe.
I love that game.
Under some kind of table or something. I remember I was like, oh, what you playing? And you're like, oh, I'm playing Beautiful Joe. Want to try? And I was like, oh, yeah, sweet. And I played Beautiful Joe.
And that's how I got my little brother.
Yeah. And then my mom and your mom were friends for a long time.
They known each other.
I don't know exactly how long, but for a long time.
I know that they met each other around the same time we did, but we definitely strengthened that bond.
Yeah.
So me and you've been together for a while.
Bro.
I would call you my brother.
Yeah. This is my brother right here. So
easily, I adopted you.
Oh, handshake.
Handshake.
Let's go.
Just saying.
So what is some of the stuff you do at Morehouse? I mean, obviously you're not there now because
stuff.
The situation. But.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you mean hobby-wise?
Yeah, hobby-wise.
I'm a senior at Morehouse College. So I've been there for 4 years, so I've done my fair share. For those who don't know, Morehouse is just a private college, all-black institution at Atlanta, Georgia. So, you know, we have Spelman there, but more or less it is all male.
So what do you mean, just a private college?
It's just a private college.
Didn't the Martin Luther King Jr.
Wow, we're going there.
College.
Okay.
But it's just a private college.
It's the black excellence. It's the black Harvard, from what I hear from all the Morehouse students.
And you got in. How did you manage that? I mean, not saying you're not smart.
Literally, the introduction you gave me, the smartest man at Morehouse.
Smartest man at Morehouse, but like, how hard was it to get in?
If I'm the smartest man at Morehouse, I think I'm the smartest man in my school too.
But
let's not go there. No, decent GPA.
Nice.
Breezed through high school. Didn't really care, but still got an A+.
Must be nice.
I know, people are jealous about that all the time.
I am. I mean,
didn't study once, but still got an A.
Real quick, so you're good with math, right?
It's my major.
Okay.
Side major.
So how does the mathematical brain work? Like, my brain can't wrap around the concept of
Are you talking about the left brain versus right brain concept?
Well, maybe.
Like how some people are more artistic while some people are more mathematical, numerical?
Well, I guess it's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, whenever I see math, or, like, try to read it to myself out loud, I'll just see numbers.
Yeah.
Or, like, I'll try to read it out loud and it'll just be gibberish to me. But I can read words and, like, see the deeper meaning in things, like, super easily.
I'll just tell you the way my math teacher always taught me. Math is literally just a language. Like, the reason why you say, like, I look at it and didn't understand it is, like, if you look at Japanese, like, that's pretty letters.
Yeah.
That's good symbols.
Yeah, nice symbols. Yeah.
Like, no, this is nice. This is a good symbol. I like this symbol. I'm going to tattoo it on my chest.
Yeah.
What does it say? Doo-doo? Oh.
What?
But besides the point, literally, math is just literally the same thing. Math is literally just another language. It just takes another education to learn it. It just takes understanding and, you know, kind of processing to read it. So
it's something you have to take time and practice. You can't just, like, instantly do it.
I mean, some people got that skill, but usually that's the reason why most people shy away from math, because they don't understand that book. If I pick up a book and it was in Spanish, even if it's my favorite book, I'm probably not going to read it.
Huh.
Even if it's the book I read 20 times over, I won't be able to read it because it's in a language I don't understand.
So do you get this reaction a lot? Like when you tell people you're like, your math major is like a side thing that you do.
Yeah.
But do you get this kind of reaction like a lot about, how do you do that? It's so hard.
Yeah, all the time. All throughout high school.
It's a general reaction?
Like, like when I say like, oh, this is pretty easy. My friend next to me like, what do you mean? I've been struggling on this for an hour.
Yeah.
Also, it's a general reaction.
On the subject of hobbies, you were in marching band too, right?
Bruh. That was my high school and that was my freshman year at Morehouse.
For real? What instrument?
Baritone.
Baritone? That's like a saxophone, right?
Trombone and a tuba.
I'm hurt.
Saxophone is woodwind, sir.
Oh, my bad.
I'm a brass player.
I was never in band, although I wanted to.
One uses a reed, one uses a mouthpiece.
Okay, I know the difference.
One breaks, one fracks.
So, what would you say to the critics that say band is not a sport?
You haven't done marching band.
Marching band? What is your marching band experience like? Like, what was the training?
You know how like football team and how they pretty much spend their summer and their break before school starts preparing for the game?
Yeah.
That's literally what we did from our marching band experience. Before school started, we had to go to the field. We was up there at 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, practicing, stretching, drinking water, doing our routine in the burning hot sun. I'm not going to say we're as athletic or as like requires as much strength as any other sport, but definitely marching band is not for everyone. Not anyone could just pick up an instrument, do them straight 90s, and play an instrument.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could.
I mean, there's two different types of marching bands though, especially in college. We got them black marching bands, and then we got the professional marching bands.
I don't know the difference at all.
You know, in some marching, like drumline. You know drumline, right?
I've never seen the movie.
Wow, that's surprising. That's first. Basically, like I said, that's a black marching band. For all those fans out there from the Mars and aliens that listen from planet X99.
Yeah, of course.
SJ9. That beautiful anime. Pretty much for black marching bands, what they focus more on is hitting the 90s. Like you put your feet up and like, you kind of lift your knee up to your chest and have a flat 90 and do that while marching. You do a lot of sway. It's all about putting on a show. It's very flamboyant. It's very like a dance.
Oh, no.
That's kind of like a black marching band. You move around, but you don't move around as much as in the other marching band style. Because like you've been to one of our football games at least. Yeah, you see us on the field.
I've only been to one. But...
Yeah, you usually seen us on the field once. Like how we're always moving. We hardly very stand still. That's more of a traditional style marching band, at least in my eyes. I haven't researched that much, but I played both. I've been the type of marching band that, we go around in circles, forming pictures and all that, and we play the entire time.
Pictures.
Yeah, I seen one time a marching band.
How you guys did that.
Yeah, one marching band I seen did Michael Jackson. They literally formed Michael Jackson and did the tilt and everything as they marched.
Yeah.
He makes some crazy pictures. And there's also that's the traditional side, forming pictures and doing that while all playing. They hardly very stop. The only time they stop is to just do some, when it's like the last beat of a song or right before a pause. You're always moving. For a more, artistic, more black marching band, you move to one area, sit there for like 5 minutes, move to another area, sit there for an entire minute. You form one thing and then you're good. But the entire time you're dancing, you're putting on a show, you're doing a lot of loud, excessive movements. So I would say marching band in general for both sides are definitely in sports. Because it requires a lot of mental and physical activity. It's not something you can just pick up and say, oh, I could do this.
Wow.
I went on tangent, but thank you.
Bravo. I see you got a little bit fired up there.
Because a lot of people tell me that. They say a lot of times that marching band is not a sport. And then we say, okay, pick up an instrument and march from one side of the field to the other. And guess what? Even those football players sometimes can't do it. It requires a different type of muscle that most people don't work out.
Wow. Okay. So, your other hobbies, right?
Which one?
Let's see. Let's talk about 3D printing. That's relatively new.
And that's something going back to what we talked about first at Morehouse. I worked at a place called a Makerspace. And at the Makerspace, I was pretty much in charge of fixing and making sure that the 3D printers were always up and running. Mm-hmm. So pretty much a 3D printer, for those who don't know, is just pretty much us giving like an image to the computer, and from there the computer brings that image to life. Like for example, let's say I 3D print a ball. I put a design of a ball into a printer, and from there it gives me a 3D representation of that ball in whatever shape and form I want it. So my job at the Makerspace was to fix and make sure those 3D printers were always running. Sometimes I was special assignments like to make certain designs for teachers and make sure certain things were already ready. But 3D printing was something that I did at first for money, but now it's becoming a really good hobby that I enjoy and take to my own place. I especially use it for D&D.
Yeah, because I know you have a 3D printer up there.
Yes.
Like I was always wondering what all the little complicated, well to me, seemingly complicated pieces and what they all did.
I mean, you want to know about the insides of one?
Oh, I mean...
That's a little complex.
Yeah, I was like...
I mean, I fixed the inside of one, so I've done it.
It's like the little plastic... Okay.
Inside the little plastic,
3D
yes.
printer.
There's
like
a lot of plastic.
There's a plastic thing you slide in there, and that's like the material...
The filament.
Whatever you call it. It's like a little plastic thing.
Filament.
The filament.
Yes.
That you put inside the machine.
Call it filament.
And then it builds
an image.
The image that you put into the computer.
Yes, it can really
I'm
be
smart.
3D printing is literally turning into something that's very productive in the future. We could 3D print a lot. Heck, we know we got to reach high if we could 3D print another 3D printer.
Could we do that?
We physically could 3D print another 3D printer.
Did you hear about the person that like 3D printed like the parts of a gun or something?
Yes, we could 3D print a full functional gun. We could 3D print a house. We could 3D print cookies. We could 3D print pizza. We could 3D print a lot of things. It's just a matter of having the right materials and the right setup for your specialized 3D printer. Other than that, it's literally just sky's the limit.
There is a such thing as like industrialized 3D printers, right?
Yes, for those that's trying to do more, I would say that's for more like, I know some 3D printers are literally like the size of a warehouse. Like one entire warehouse is one 3D printer because it's trying to make huge, amazing size 3D prints. Like they'll set that thing to print for days.
Wow.
And that entire time it's just doing one print. So 3D printers vary from very much size. They could be as small as a, like a jar to as big as a warehouse. So yeah, 3D printing definitely is impacted my life a little bit and probably will. I plan to keep 3D printing and do little small hobbies with it, help out my friends. I 3D printed a lot of stuff. Let's see, some of the things that are off the top of my head: rings, swords, katanas, staffs.
Wow.
Staircases. I also 3D printed the Tron disc.
Oh yeah. So, wait, did I see that?
I think I showed you an image of it. I
Yeah.
3D printed Legend of Zelda, a lot of Legend of Zelda stuff, a lot of Mario
I
stuff.
saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I also 3D printed one of my friends an Avatar: The Last Airbender ring, one for every nation, a fire ring, a water ring, every nation.
What?
Yeah. Like, you know, Timmy Turner, like how he had the League of Friends.
Mm-hmm.
So we was just joking around one day, like, oh, why don't we just, yeah, we all have a ring, like, just represent our nation. So I chose my nation, and I got the Air Nation.
Yeah, you got it on your wall.
I got a whole print on the wall. Because we was at Dragon Con, and we all chose a nation.
Oh, you went there?
Yeah, we went to Dragon Con. It's in Atlanta. How
I
can I
was
not?
going to go there.
I'll take you one day. Don't worry.
For real?
Yeah.
Thank you.
If we get it early, it costs next to nothing. It's only when you buy it last minute, it costs a lot. It's like airplane tickets.
Yeah.
If you buy it the day of, you're going to pay a penny.
I've always wanted to go, so...
It's literally like an hour drive, man. I'll take you there one day.
Thanks. So, since we're on the subject of technology and all that, so you
Talk
guys...
about dragons, but
you
sure.
guys can't...
I mean, I count dragons as technology, so I can see a dragon working on a typewriter.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
So, since we're on the subject of technology, you guys can't see this, obviously, but if you were to look at the room we're recording this in, we're not recording this in my room, we're recording this in his room, and let me tell you, he has a TV next to a TV.
Yes.
Next to a TV that's
Yes.
hooked up to a computer monitor.
Yes.
That's hooked up to a smaller TV. That's hooked up to another TV.
Yes. I have a total of 5 monitors, all connected to each other interchangeably, and I have a portable 6 monitor.
So, you look at these all at once, or like how does it work?
Have you ever seen The World God Only Knows?
No. Wait. Yes. The guy with the glasses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that narrows it down so much.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen.
Yes, the guy with glasses.
The guy with the glasses. Yes, I've seen that show.
Like, you know when he was in game mode and he literally just went around in his chair?
You just like spun around that shit,
Yep.
play all the games?
Yes.
Huh. Is that what you were envisioning? Like
Yes,
a space
actually.
where you can play multiple games on different TVs?
Exactly what I envisioned.
Wow.
And that's how I came to this.
Your vision came true.
I want to I want to watch videos on YouTube while I play Xbox, while I play the PS2, while I play the Wii, while I look up something else on another computer.
I remember even when we were little, like I said, 6 or 7, like you'd be watching Cartoon Network while we were playing GameCube or something.
I always had 1 or 2 monitors on me, so I just got used to just...
So even back then you had the setup.
I mean, I was the youngest of my family, so I always got the hand-me-down. So whatever my older sibling has, she was always willing to give it to me.
Jasmine, right?
Yes, my sister.
Yeah.
So that's most of the reason why I was able to start young with multiple stuff, because she just handed it down to me.
Yeah. Okay, so now on to the fun part.
Oh.
I don't know about like our viewer demographics and how many of them are like young or old or anything, but
In between.
Yeah. So when we were young, one of the things we really bonded over was video games, right?
Easily.
Like my mom, I guess she kind of let me play games growing up.
Pokemon's
she's
the
like,
devil.
Yeah. She's like, you can't have too much video games. You can't play too many of them. But then, like Jordan just has all these games, and I always wanted to play, and they're always interesting. So if you had to say, let's go top 5. What are your top 5 games of all time?
Oh, jeez, not even by console.
No,
Of
not
all
by
time.
console. Okay, wait. Quick question. PS4 or Xbox?
I'm a PS4 guy.
You're a PS4 guy?
That's only because all my anime games are on PS4.
Yeah.
A lot of East Asia games. Not
I
gonna lie.
feel that.
East Asia games don't really do that well on Xbox, so PS4.
Okay, so back on to the question. Top 5 games.
Not in any particular order. I would easily say Blue Dragon. I beat that game so many times. Blue Dragon on Xbox 360.
Okay.
I love that game.
Wait, so are these in order from...
Not in particular order was the
Okay,
first thing I said.
Not in any particular order.
Not in any particular order.
Okay, continue.
Jeez, can I, like, a game or can I choose franchise?
Game.
Ah, dang, that's
Yeah, it
hard.
has to be game.
You know what? One game that I always love. I'm going off the nostalgia factor.
Okay.
To me, that's what sticks to a game the most.
Yeah.
If I could replay it multiple times, even though I beat it,
And not get sick of it?
Yes. In that case, Blue Dragon, like I said earlier. Another one would be Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Storm 4 is great.
Storm 2, my bad.
Oh, I never played that one.
Storm 2, I love. That was probably my favorite Storm game.
Okay.
Storm 4, I like it. It's not going to make top 5, though. Top
Alright.
30.
Top 30?
It had a good
Definitely.
story. It had cinematics and everything was good.
Yeah, it really made me feel the story rather than watching Naruto straight out.
Let's see. So that's 2 right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I have another 3 top? It's really hard to say. Top games. Oh, Dynasty Warrior. I love every Dynasty Warrior game, but I would say Dynasty Warrior Gundam 2. Easily the game I spent most of my childhood on.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know what a Dynasty Warriors game, can you explain that?
Press 2 buttons, win the entire game.
Yeah.
Basically, it's kind of like a beat 'em up game. It's like for those who've seen Fairy Tail or One Piece, you're basically living your anime main character lifestyle.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, I'm a superpower character, and I can beat up
And all
these
these people
minions.
are normal people, so
Yeah.
I can just,
They're all just minions. I could just use one ability and kill 100 people.
And they're like a dime a dozen. Like every show that you've seen made should, if it's a big franchise, they'll have at least one.
Yes.
At least one. But continue.
So I would
this.
say Dynasty Warrior Gundam 2.
Okay.
Because I just love that game.
Yeah. That game was that the game we played on the PS2?
PS3.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one.
But speaking of the PS2, this game that's my favorite, or at least most nostalgic for me, not because I played it over and over, is because I never was able to beat it. And not because of lack of skill, but because the game was scratched. And every day, it was only scratched on the last boss fight. So every time I would clean my disc and try to put it in, but I never could get into the last boss fight because the game would always scratch. Ape Escape 3.
Ape, I was just about to say that.
Ape Escape 3.
You talking about Spectre, the
Yeah.
white monkey? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I loved Ape Escape 3. That was like, if I had to say top 5, that's definitely one of my top 5 childhood games.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about it. I just liked
You
it.
captured monkeys.
Well,
Oh, I think you meant like what's about the game.
I mean, I'll talk more about it later when we get to my top 5. But keep going.
Okay. So that's 4 right there. My fifth game. It's hard to say. Do I have a 5th game that I just like never get tired of playing? I have it, but I just can't think about the top of my head. I don't know, Chief. I might only have a 4 off the top of my head.
Only 4?
I have something. I just can't think of it right now. Because One Piece. Easily One Piece.
Again, One Piece?
I didn't say One Piece before, did I?
Yeah, you said Dynasty Warriors.
No,
Oh,
I
you
said
said
Gundam.
Gundam Dynasty Warriors, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, One Piece. Which One Piece? Burning Blood?
No, that game.
Dynasty Warriors 3?
No.
2?
No.
4?
No. I had never played
Seeker?
4. No. World Seeker, that's funny. You were close earlier. One Piece Grand Battle.
I don't even know what that is.
I love that game. It was one of my favorite games.
Oh.
Actually, I changed my mind.
What? Okay, what is it this time?
Everything I said before is still valid, but a good close 6, Zatch Bell Momoto Fury. I love Zatch Bell.
I don't know what that is.
Hey man,
Once again.
Hey, a lot of my games that I like, it just wasn't you.
Well, you know, like, all these obscure games. I'm like, okay, what about, like, some of the games we grew up
Mainstream?
with?
Oh, like 3 of the games I said was when Ape
yeah,
Escape, One Piece Grand Battle, and what, you talking about Smash?
I mean, if you really...
Going from every other Smash
I
game?
love Smash. Like,
Of course
Smash Ultimate is my favorite.
You want to tell them the story about the Smash tournament?
Oh, I could... Alright, guys. This is why I'm invincible now.
A very tragic
Like,
tale.
if you guys look at me now, and I play Smash against you, be like, oh, he's just too strong. I can't beat him.
And that's literally why I 3-stock him every time we play together.
Oh, yeah, you do. You've always been... Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'll destroy everybody else, and I'll play you, and you're like, haha, press 2 buttons with my eyes closed while doing something else, and then you'll be... I don't know what it is. But, okay, here's the tragic story of how I became semi-good at Smash.
Okay.
Plus, I am an elite smasher now, so. Anyway.
If you're an elite smash, then I'm an ultra smash. But besides the point.
Must be. But, okay, so one day, me and Jordan, we're just chilling, right? And we're like, hey, let's go to Rigby's because it was kind of hot. We need a cool place to chill. So we went to Rigby's, and it's like this entertainment complex, like an arcade, skating rink, bowling alley, all that.
All in one area.
All in one area. So we walk in, and there's this sign, and it says Smash Tournament. And I'm like, oh, Smasher? Because I always loved Smash. Like, Smash is my favorite game.
Since Melee.
Since Melee. I've been playing since Melee is great. But
Nintendo 64 for me.
yeah, so Jordan was like, hey, let's enter it. I was like, oh, sweet. Okay, it's a tournament. This is going to be so easy. I can win this. So I thought that this was Smash Bros. Brawl. Like, that's the one I grew up with and was playing. But I did not know, somehow, that they invented a new Smash Bros. Game, Smash Bros. 4, for the Wii U. So I walked in, and I was all confident, and I paid like my $8 to get in. I don't remember how much it was.
Like $5.10.
I paid $5 to get in to the tournament. I played my first match, right? And, okay, I picked Meta Knight. And if you don't know, if you hold sideways on the stick and press B, he, like, spins like a drill. And, the fights take place on stage. So he spins like a drill. And then, in order to get back to the stage, you have to recover. And I couldn't recover because after you do the drill spin, it won't let you recover or press the button again. So I picked Meta Knight. But I didn't know this because this was a different game. So I was like, haha, you guys are about to lose. So they played me, right? So Jordan's over there winning his match easily with Toon Link. And
I did play Toon Link.
I do the side B thing, and the guy,
too.
he presses one button, jumps over the move, and then I just die. And, I forgot how, I did that, multiple times.
And he didn't win the fight. Like, he didn't kill you. Every time you self-destructed.
I killed myself every single time, and they were all laughing at me. And he was like, you know what, I'll give you another chance, because by the rules of the tournament, I should have been out. But he was like, I'll give you another chance. I was like, alright, I'm not going to pick him again, obviously. So then I picked somebody different. And I forgot what happened.
You lost.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just straight up lost. I got smacked, and everybody was laughing at me. And from that day,
I think you blamed the controller. I'm pretty sure after you lost, you blamed the controller.
It was something. But after that day, I swore vengeance. So Jordan, he was over there winning matches left and right.
I won 2 and then lost. Stop.
I had to wait for him. But you don't understand. You were back then. You were casually playing Smash. If you were actually trying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a very casual player of Smash.
You would have won.
I don't even play Smash on my own. I only play Smash with friends.
Because you're into inputs and all that. You're ready to go with that sort of thing. And strategy and that sort of thing. But anyway, so it was summer break.
Civilization is a good game.
Yeah, and I just got a 2DS and the new Smash Bros. Wow. And I was like, alright, you know what? I'm never going to be beat again. So I stayed in Summer House all summer. I went into the training areas. I slowed down the matches to 0.5 speed, practicing combos, inputs, lag times, frame data, footstooling, tech canceling. I practiced it all. Level 9 CPUs, 3 at once, jumping me, but I was fighting back, my blood, sweat, and tears, all summer. And then, I am where I am now. Still losing to you, but I'm beating pretty much everybody else.
I mean, you literally just lost to a level 9 Mario 10 minutes ago.
Okay, I that's a different story. I haven't played for 2 weeks, but okay. Well, I just said I was playing constantly. I haven't played for 2 weeks because of finals.
Oh, okay.
So,
playing school before
work, obviously. I'm a man of my priorities.
I just love how you said, man, I'm never going to be beaten 10 minutes later. Get spiked by level 9 Mario.
I got beat by level 9 Mario 3 times to my 1 time, so...
You didn't get a single kill either.
Oh yeah, I did. Don't tell the people that.
You can edit it
Guys, I'm good at the game. So what else? What were we talking about? Games, right? Top 5?
Yes, we were.
Okay, so can I list my top 5?
Of course.
Okay. So not in any particular order, like you said before.
Hey, man.
I'd say, everybody says it's a horrible game. Sonic 06.
Oh, wow.
I love Sonic 06 because, the gameplay was really bad.
Happens.
The gameplay was bad, yeah. Whatever Sonic game it is, the music is always great.
Sonic games are definitely good.
Sega's known for the music. But the thing I loved the best was, the story. Because Silver, he's if you guys don't know, he's this character that comes from the future. And, every night he dreams about solving the problems of his world because it got destroyed by this big fire thingy or whatever.
Silver.
Yeah. So he's always I guess he's edgy, kind of. He's always I can't sleep at night because I can't come up with solutions. So he travels back in time and a bunch of stuff happens. But I don't know, something about the music and the story, it always really just hit home for me.
Music matters a lot in games. I don't care if you have the best gameplay ever. If you don't have a good beat behind it,
Yes.
I can't vibe to it.
It sets the entire mood. So, Sonic 06. This is a more recent game, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that is definitely a good
Because I got it during like this whole quarantine situation, and it's an open world game. You can go and do whatever you want. I've been wanting to play it for so long, and I played through it, and it gave me like a whole new respect for Link.
Fair.
Because like I saw Link like the main hero. For you guys who don't know, I saw Link as like this quiet like a character insert. Like you, it's a way for the game developers to allow you to put yourself into the game, so you feel like you're actually playing.
Because he doesn't talk.
Exactly. But
yeah,
like in Breath of the Wild, you come to yeah, he just makes noise while he swings his sword. But in Breath of the Wild, you come to find out the reason he doesn't talk is because he feels like he shouldn't let other people know how he feels, because it's his responsibility to save the kingdom every time. And if they see him as like weak or anything or having any emotions, it'll make the people feel bad or something like that.
I mean, it literally just depends on the version of Link, because there are definitely many different versions, and they're not connected. They're not connected at all. It's just reincarnations.
Yeah. So I saw, because of that game, I saw like the whole Legend of Zelda series in a completely different light.
Connected by blood, I mean.
Yeah. So I have those two right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus Ultimate. Smash Ultimate.
Wow.
Latest game. They're still adding DLC. Sakurai. Thank you, Sakurai. Oh my goodness.
Waluigi?
Oh, no. No.
The world's not ready for that?
Not ready for that yet.
Okay.
But they're still adding new DLC, new stages. So that's going to be great. My birthday is June 3rd, so they're coming out with...
Wow.
I think Sakurai did this on purpose. But the new Smash Bros. Character is coming out in June. We don't know what day, but maybe
June 3rd.
Sakurai, if you're listening to this, maybe the 3rd. Wink, wink.
Wow.
Nudge, nudge. So that's 3 games. Well, actually, yeah, like you said, I don't know if I have 4. Because I had
You said 5, Chief.
I would have to think, Ape Escape 3.
Wow, still mine.
That's
okay.
not okay. That was one of
I'll
my
give it to you. I'll give it to you.
PS2 games, classic.
Challenge Showdown.
That game was alright,
I loved it.
but it wasn't like the games I've talked about so far have helped like
Well,
shape me.
we're both missing a very important one that every gamer played.
Well, of course, Storm 4, but for me,
Wii Sport.
I love Wii.
Everybody
got a chance to play Wii Sports.
Everyone played Wii Sport.
What was your favorite game in Wii? Well, okay, should we explain to the people who don't know?
If you don't know Wii Sport, you shouldn't be watching this video.
Okay, so Wii Sports, right? What was your favorite game in Wii Sports?
Baseball.
Baseball?
Baseball and tennis.
I love boxing.
Of course. Everyone loves boxing.
It was always that one black guy that was bald with the orange shirt on.
Yeah.
Like he could throw hands. I don't even know what that was. I just like
bowling was fun. I always enjoyed
Bowling?
doing bowling.
Well, okay, so you see, there was people who claimed they were good at bowling, and they would just hold the A button and then just flick their wrist
I
and throw
hate
the
that.
ball. And then there was the people that were good. Like they
They
would
do
like,
the whole setup and
yeah,
everything
they
like
do
they're doing it.
the whole back up in the living room, extend their arm backwards, aim with the little stick pad thing, and then gently like some kind of martial artist flick of the controller, and it'll be a strike every single time. And there was those two kinds of people.
Some can bowl, some cannot.
They say you can tell a lot about a man by how he plays Wii Sports.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
There is.
So, would you count 4 as one of your favorite? Because that's a classic, but would you say it's one of your favorites? Because there's a difference between classics and favorites.
I have a lot of nostalgia. Oh, a game I forgot. Lego Star Wars.
Wow.
The entire series.
I played all the Lego games. Lego Indiana Jones.
Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Star Wars.
That was my childhood.
Lego Ninjago, all the Lego games, like, those were amazing. Especially Lego Star Wars.
That was the whole franchise. That's how I watched Star Wars, not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, favorite franchises. We can talk about those.
Yeah, favorite franchise.
Star Wars is definitely
Storm series.
one of my top.
I played every Storm game.
Every Naruto yet?
Storm, yeah.
Naruto Storm. Okay, so yeah, top franchises. Let's see if we can agree on them. So we agree on
you didn't
Naruto.
agree on... Okay, I was about to say, like, you don't agree on the Naruto.
Of course we agree on Naruto. Do we agree on Star Wars?
Well, I grew up on it, so yeah.
Okay.
Can't deny it. I grew up on it.
I agree on Star Wars too. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
They only had 2 games. Are you talking about games or TV?
Like in general.
Oh, yeah. Avatar was amazing.
Okay.
Korra was decent.
Okay, yeah, I never got through Korra.
A lot of people didn't.
I never started Korra.
You're not missing much.
Ah, man. Okay, so we have Avatar, Star Wars.
It's gonna be hard for us to disagree. I want you to know that.
Yeah. I don't really know.
Try to find one that we wouldn't agree on.
I can't.
What you mean? You can't think of a single franchise I wouldn't enjoy? That you enjoy?
I can't think of one.
I mean, I would say one, but it's more of like, it's not that you don't know it, it's just more of that you don't like it, it's just more you don't know it. Like Zatch Bell, that's a franchise I love.
Well, I know it's an anime, but I don't...
See, yeah, you just don't know about it. It's not like you don't like it.
Yeah. So, I don't really think there's a franchise...
That we disagree on?
Yeah.
One Piece.
I love One Piece.
Thought so. Yeah, Law.
Yeah.
Law.
don't even get... I love One Piece. There's not a single franchise.
Fairy Tail.
Love Fairy Tail. Well,
Really?
actually, not... Okay, I watched like the first season.
Wait, that reminds me of a tangent I wanted to say earlier. When we was talking about Dynasty Warrior games, tell me why Fairy Tail, the most Dynasty Warrior game ever,
Doesn't have one?
is not a Dynasty Warrior. It literally came out with the first game in forever, and it's a turn-based combat game.
I have no clue why
Fairy Tail, a turn-based game?
I mean, literally in the show plays out like a Dynasty Warriors game.
Natu literally blazes through a whole army of people and says, "Oh, I was just flexing. What happened?"
So, I mean, if they're gonna have like a Dynasty Warriors animated kind of like centric idea, they could have just easily just ported. I mean, Legend of Zelda even has like a Dynasty Warrior.
Even Legend of Zelda has Dynasty Warrior.
That's not even. That's a game series.
That's the one that should be turn-based combat.
That would actually, yeah, that would make sense.
Easily.
Okay, so what about? Do you have any VR like favorites? Because I know
there's a classic Beat Saber.
I barely got like a handle on VR and all that.
I mean,
I've had a little bit more hands-on experience.
Yeah, I have a little bit more than you. I mean, just going off the Oculus Quest, Beat Saber is a good one.
Yeah, Beat Saber is amazing.
Super Hot is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
just because of the simple fact that you could dual wield. That makes Super Hot 1,000 times better.
You can?
You could dual wield guns.
Wow.
Or blades if you want.
I had no clue.
I'll probably say I don't have that many games on VR because you only can play it for like 30 minutes at a time before getting sick.
Yeah.
So like, why do I want to? I could, this is a game I only can play 30 minutes at a time. That kind of feels bad.
Yeah.
So I don't have that many games on VR, but I know those two are definitely good classics, at least for me.
Yeah.
There's one other game I'm forgetting that I had on VR. It's been a minute since I played it. I mean, I know there was an archery game, the Elven Archery.
That one archery game. Yeah, I played that once. It was
Purple Panda.
It was alright to me.
I loved it.
Well, I mean, I didn't really get that into it.
Yeah, because you died to the ogre.
Yeah, so I didn't really get that into it. It was alright to me. But then again, I only played... Whenever we went to, like, Purple Panda, it's like a gaming arcade. Whenever we went there, I only played 2 games. Like, I played Super Hot and Beat Saber.
Beat Saber and Super Hot.
And, like, even in Beat Saber, like, the point is to slice the blocks. I wouldn't even slice the blocks. Like, I would just, like, put the 2 sabers together because just, like, the realization that I'm holding 2 controllers, yet it feels so real in the game. Like, I'm actually holding 2 sabers and nothing was touching. Like, it was great.
Every time you played Beat Saber, you sung Sword Art Online opening.
You just got to.
No, you don't. No, you don't need to sing Sword Art Online.
It just gives me...
You do not need to sing Crossing Fields every time.
I have to. It's part of the experience, really.
Oh, wow. Didn't know. I played it so long without ever singing it.
Sports. Did you play any sports growing up? Besides marching band?
If you count that. No. I mean, I done sports on the side, but not like in high school.
Yeah,
Nothing
you're
wrong.
good at basketball.
My whole family does basketball.
Oh, yeah, I was like, from what I remember, you were good at basketball. When we went to the youth center a couple times when we were younger, you played basketball.
That's a way back trip right there.
Is the youth center still open?
Yes, it is. It's a little... I'm pretty sure people know what the youth center is. Just a recreational area for people to go to, drop off the kids while they're at work.
Mainly youth.
Hopefully youth.
Yeah, I mean, it's called the youth center. I would hope it's youth.
You get... yeah, I hope so. You shouldn't be 21 and going there.
Adults go... Wait, you can't?
They'll look at you funny, and they'll probably stop you if they don't know you.
Oh.
But if you go in there for like 10 years, then like, okay, yeah, we know you're just coming back.
We'll just let you know.
Yeah, because like, we know you. We grew up with you.
Yeah.
You've been here for 10 years.
Okay, so.
Sports. We're gamers. Gaming's a sport. What are we talking about?
I played soccer too. So.
You are a good soccer player.
What about, okay. So, since we've talked about all the hobbies that we partake in.
What do you mean? You forgot my favorite hobby.
Oh, what? Okay, go ahead.
2 of my favorite hobbies. Gunpla. Making Gundams.
No, they don't know what a Gundam is.
Uncultured. But besides the point.
Okay, so we have that.
I always love Gunpla. When I go to Japan, I'm definitely going to go to the Gundam Museum. I have to go to the Gundam Museum.
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
So I want to go.
It's just a museum explaining all the different Gundams and their history. It's beautiful.
Wow.
I just need to learn Japanese first.
Oh, that's one minor setback. You know.
More difficult than math.
Nothing major. Oh, so we can talk about writing.
What do you mean?
Have you ever tried writing?
D&D source?
No, I mean like just in general, like on your computer. Like, have you ever had an idea for a book that you've wanted to write?
Yes, most definitely. Have I ever wrote it? No.
How hard is it to like get into it?
Very hard.
Cause like I'll sit down and like I have this big story in my brain and I don't know where to start.
I would say, at least for me, whenever it comes to a story, the introductions always matter the most to me. There are some times where I would skip the introduction as a whole and kind of do plots in the middle.
Yeah.
Not exactly for stories or for books, but like whenever I'm just writing something in general. Because I always have trouble starting. Because if once I get that flow going, I'm good.
You can go back and just
easily
start easily.
Yeah.
So, would you say you're good at writing and literature and all that? Because I know you and me both, we love to read.
Easily. I have a whole little area full of books.
So
like
onto the left brain, right thing, where we're all connecting everything. So you talked about how generally people who are good at math and logical are like left brain, and people who are good at literature and the arts are right brain.
One in a way or the other.
And you do both. So
don't think I do both.
Are you both brained? Do you use 100% of your brain all the time?
Well, I can't move things with my mind, so I don't think I do 100% of my brain.
So like at least 90.
Oh, man.
At least 90% of your brain.
Who knows? Maybe we're only using 7% of our brain like they say. I doubt it, but hey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't only use 7% of our brain.
That would be a little questioning if we only use 7% of our brain.
Well, I mean, you use every part of your brain, or else it wouldn't exist.
There's a lot of self-restraints we put on our bodies. Because there's always something that we could do more. It's just our body subconsciously tells us not to.
Yeah, but even then, that's a part of your brain working to implement that, right?
Hey, man,
Whether
knows?
it's blocking, like, nerve receptors going to the different parts of
Because our body
body
doesn't want us to punch so hard that we break every bone in our body.
But you can.
We can't. Easily.
It's like when your body stops you from biting your finger off.
Yeah.
Like, because technically you could just bite your finger right off, but your brain stops you from doing it.
Every punch we throw could be hard enough. Can it be 100%? Beyond 100%? It could be plus ultra. But our brain tells us, the little Deku in the back of our mind just cries and tells us, don't break my arm.
Don't break
our arms.
So you've heard the stories about people who, like, it's called hysterical strain. And, like, they'll, like...
adrenaline?
They'll have to, like, protect their child or something. Or they'll be in, like, a fight or flight situation, and they'll be able to, like, bitch
you
cars.
obtain strength that you never will obtain before. Yeah. That limit is gone.
But conversely...
Words?
But conversely...
Okay.
That's what I mean.
That's a little better.
But conversely, in the process
I think that's slightly wrong.
Lifting a car that you can't normally lift, you'll, like, rip all your muscles and, like... There's a reason your body doesn't let you do that sort of thing.
Most definitely. The strain on it is not worth any kind of gain that you will get from it. Unless all stakes are on the platter. Like, your life is on the line or someone else is on the line. Adrenaline pumping through your body. Your pain receptors are gone. So that little Deku telling you to stop, don't break your legs, instead turns into a Bakugo saying Shine.
Okay, so I've been studying a little bit of stuff on this because I'm very into the competitive side of things, whether it's like games or sports. And actually, I'm starting to see a theme emerge with our conversation. It's like limitation. So I did this study. Why?
Don't know how that deals with our favorite game parts, but yeah, you're right.
I don't see it either. But so far, the stuff we recently talked about is connecting.
There you go.
So I did some research while I was bored because quarantine and all that. And
no, pretty blessed for a while. Easy.
I discovered. Do you know what flow state is?
No, I actually don't. Doesn't ring a bell.
So it's like, it's like in the zone, being in the zone.
Makes sense.
Like when you're competing and like your body's like moving on its own to make like the best calculations. Or like when you play a game, like Smash or a fighting game, and your body's doing like all the right things and you feel like the flow of the game. It's called flow state. And
interesting. Easy. I know.
Yeah. So there's ways that you can easily like slip into that on purpose.
Yes.
So like just knowing, like on the subject of like the way our bodies develop and work and all that, what if everybody was like able to like instantly like fall into their zone where they work the best?
It would change a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, like imagine two people who are in their optimal like conditions.
Max capacity.
Yeah, that's why like pro games or sports are like always so interesting because they're always doing like this high level stuff and everybody's like, how are they doing that? And it's more of like a psychological battle, I would say.
You kind of have to predict your own battle. You have to predict your opponent throughout their battle the entire time.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is like you're both just waiting for the first person to mess up, and the second they mess up, you punish.
Yeah, but so, they're gonna punish when they get a chance.
So it's more of like you're still gonna do your little pokes, you're still gonna do your combos. You know, you're gonna wait for the moment they fall up, they fall on their face, and then from there you're gonna body slam them like Broly did to Goku.
Yeah, obvious.
But it's just more of I get what you mean by the psychological battle of it. Because for the first multiple times in battles, like in Smash, for example, since you love Smash, when people are literally just standing right next to each other shielding.
Yeah, it's like shield chicken. They're gonna see who's gonna drop shield first.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, okay, what is my opponent gonna do? Is he gonna roll? Or like a better example, a thing that every Smash player can relate to: when your opponent is on the ledge, you have to predict how is your opponent gonna recover.
Are they gonna get up, attack, roll, jump?
You have to predict it.
Yeah.
So like even if something as small as how will my opponent get up can change the entire battlefield.
Yeah. Okay. There was another one. There was flow state, and there was another thing about how our bodies work. I forgot it, but okay. So Tetris effect.
Oh, that's a new one. Flow state sounds familiar. That one I had never heard of before.
Okay, so basically, it emerged in the 1900s when people started playing Tetris, and they were playing Tetris so much that like they would walk out into like the open world, and they would see like the blocks falling from the sky, or like if they were challenged with like a block puzzle or something, they could see how the block puzzle would fit the pieces together. Like they would envision the game like in real life.
I heard that before. Like how some people could just like go into a room and like mentally say, "Oh, I want my bed here."
Yes.
Put my couch
They'll
here.
Visualize.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like, I'll play like fighting games or whatever. I'm not trying to brag.
Wow.
But I'll play like fighting games. And the other day, my mom was cooking. Well, I was cooking, like just my own business. And my mom like swung at me for no reason. And like I blocked it with my arm. Like I caught her arm. I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh, you trying to beat me up, Jay? Help!" And I was like, "Mom, I didn't even do anything." So. Like, I feel like because of them playing Smash, my reaction time and speed has been increased.
Well, that's just, that's more of the topic of, is gaming actually helpful for people?
Well, I would say it is.
I would definitely say it is.
Stress reliever.
Reactions, like you just said.
Mentally.
Reaction speed increases a lot from gaming.
Oh, yeah. Smash.
Sixth Sense also increases a lot. I can't tell you the number of times where I'd be playing a game, and all of a sudden, like, hey, I feel like something bad about to happen. Let's prevent that. And 90% of the time, that bad thing happens.
Let's let that not happen. Yeah.
Like it helps me a lot when I try to predict people. Like we were saying before,
that's like hand-eye coordination, depth perception with seeing, all that sort of stuff.
Because now we can officially say it. Gaming is a sport. Gaming is an e-sport.
Well, I mean, obviously, like a lot more people since they're locked in the house, like they have nothing better to do.
Oh, like how crap! I forgot. The gaming tournament is now online.
Online, yeah. Smash tournaments are online now.
I thought it was something else. The more broad. What was it called? What's Smash? No, it's not called esports. I don't pro game that often, so I forgot the official title for it.
Wow. I know there's E20. Oh, it was. I don't even remember the name.
I know there's a proper title. I just can't remember. I don't do pro gaming. I'm a casual gamer through and through.
Wow.
There's probably no game I take serious.
But
I mean. I did play Naruto Storm 4 series for a second, but...
Oh, I remember that.
You're fighting more against lag than your opponent at that point.
Fighting the lag versus your opponent. Okay, so there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't really remember.
Boruto? Okay.
It's an art show. So being inside, right? So you can look at like basic streaming services like Steam. Like a bunch of people never like got off Steam, deleted the thing, but now that everybody's locked in the house, like Steam hit like millions of downloads in a day
because no one else has nothing to do.
They have nothing else to do. So
well, besides make children.
On that note, nah. Okay, so this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You are on the NoDream Podcast. So any last words to our viewers? Anything like this, when you die, these words will be remembered. Like they will still be on the internet. People will be able to listen to you.
Right. Yeah.
After you're gone, what do you have to say to these people?
If I had to say only one phrase and one phrase alone, I would say this: read the Pokemon manga. Best thing ever. You won't regret it.
And there it is, folks.
I'll put that on my deathbed.
There it is.
Pokemon manga good. Pokemon Adventures, don't worry about the other spin-offs. Pokemon Adventures, worth the read, especially during this quarantine time.
Yeah.
It's long, it's good, relives the entire Pokemon series, but better.
Yep. Make sure you're being productive, guys, during quarantine. This is me on my bossiness or something.
Then bring out your real voice then.
Oh.
Can you turn off your squeaky voice? We're almost done here because you're being serious now. Yeah.
Go finish One Piece.
Bored.
That's all I gotta say. There's like 1,500 something chapters.
One Piece is close to ending though.
Yeah, it is. How'd you do that?
What do you mean?
How'd you do that?
What?
What?
Or
What are you talking about? You can't do that.
we're talking about Willis.
I don't know how you do that.
Diaphragm, chief. It's all in the diaphragm. See, what you gotta do is tighten your gut, squeeze them cheeks, and act like you black. Cut edit. Cut edit.
Guys, I'm not cutting that out. Jordan, thank you so much for agreeing to be on the podcast. It was
Anything
great
for my
having
little
you.
brother.
We talked about a lot of fun stuff. Go check out the other videos. You got nothing better to do anyway. Just play it in the background. Guess that's it. Got no dream, one dream, breath one game. All that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trash.
All right, guys. Peace.